me, you pig. You haven't had this much fun since the last time you beat up your old lady.
Shut this guy up.
Hey, I got my rights, man.
Yeah, I'll bet you do, pal.
Cruz, I know that this isn't a good time, but I need to ask you a favor. It's not for me.
What's up?
Danny, he's in trouble. I think he's on drugs.
You think? What does that mean?
Well, I see all the signs. If anyone should recognize them, it should be me.
Stupid.
Look, I know that this really is kind of tricky for you being on the force and all, but can you talk to him? Mom and I, we can't even get through to him, and Papa won't even recognize it at all. Well, you know how Danny always looks up to you.
Yeah, well, bring him in, and I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry right now. I got a meeting to get ready for and 30 phone calls to return. Okay?
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just bring him in. I'll do what I can, okay?
I could turn gray waiting for you to punch in.
Hey, I don't punch your time clock. What are you, the director of personnel around here?
Hey, wow, aren't we icy this morning?
What do you want, bro?
Just a little friendly chat.
I want some advice. I'll ask. Get off my desk.
Hey, who said anything about advice? I was just wondering if you maybe withdrew your request for the leave. That's all.
Is that a big problem if I take a few days off, man? You know, I got it coming. I put in a lot of overtime around here.
Hey, Paulie, what's going on? Oh, boy, the water's a little rough around here today, Paul.
Pearl was just leaving.
I missed you at the task force meeting.
Yeah, well, I couldn't make it.
So the captain noticed.
Well, he can talk to me about it if he's got a problem.
What's going on?
Nothing. I got an office full of people with nothing to do telling me what I should be doing, that's all.
Nobody's ragging, man. I've got my own problems. Pearl, listen, have you talked to Alice today?
No, why should I?
Something's not right, man. She's disappeared.
Disappeared? Since when?
Lionel Lockridge called me last night and said she never showed up for Thanksgiving dinner.
Are you serious? She would never miss her first holiday dinner in that house.
That's what I thought. But as of a few minutes ago, she still hasn't called nothing. Showed up anything.
Check the local hospitals?
I did everything. I did a complete rundown. She just nowhere, no sign of her.
Doesn't sound very good to me. I mean, she's still a little shaky out there in the big bad world, right?
That's what worries me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got no ideas?
Yeah, maybe one place.
Okay, I'll get one.
No. Better let me check in on her first, okay?
Why?
Well, because if she's where I think she is, she's gonna be okay, but she probably just wants to be on her own for a while. It won't take me long to figure that out, though, okay?
All right, but get back to me,
Oh,
okay?
I will. Don't worry about it. Hey, you. Hang in there.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I didn't mean to ride you about the meeting.
And to hell with the meeting, Paul.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you know, I just, you got a full caseload, don't you?
You ought to know you keep it that way.
Well, then why don't you get on it?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
What amazes me, people come in here every day, they go on with their everyday lives. I feel like I can't even get to the morning.
You know what those people think when they see Capitol? They think, it must be wonderful to be her. I wonder what it's like. And every one of those people have been through what you're going through at one time in their life.
Give me a break.
Oh, come on. This girl shook me up, showed me what I was doing to myself. You know, I did a lot of soul searching through Thanksgiving. I decided you were right. I was blaming Cruz and Victoria for Katie's death, and what I do to retaliate. I gave them my life. And now, thanks to you, my life's my own.
You sound like you believe that.
And I have you to thank. Now, maybe I can repay you by getting you to take your own advice.
Keith, it has taken you years to come to this point. I can't do it in a few days.
Now, you think that eventually you and Cruz are going to ride off the sunset together?
No, I don't. We're through. We're over.
Why don't I believe that you believe that?
You know, people keep saying to me that I should see him, I should talk to him. Maybe they know something I don't.
Well, go ahead. I just think it'd just be worse. I mean, he can't accept you for what you are. All those things he says are insecurities, faults, are part of the package. You don't have to apologize for that.
Keith, I did some things that were wrong.
If he
I
can't
did.
accept you the way you are, you're better off without him.
I don't know what I'm going to do in my life without him.
You're going to wake up one day and know you can survive. And then one day, sooner or later, you're going to let the right man in.
I'll never have what I had with Cruz. ever.
Oh, come on, it's today talking. You know, tomorrow's have a way of being good to people like you. It's one of the things worse than being young and beautiful and rich.
You know, I've had this pep talk before.
Well, then you know how it ends.
Yeah, I go on with thy wonderful, rich, beautiful, exciting life.
Exactly. But maybe, just maybe, there'll be a few surprises left for you. Hey, don't go yet.
I've got to go.
No.
I've got work to do. I've got to.
You know, if he really loved you, he would be struggling to keep things together. And I would.
Keith, he is upset. He doesn't want to make it work, obviously. He has his reasons.
You're making excuses.
No, I'm not. I understand what kind of man he is.
That's what Katie used to say.
You know, you keep making this comparison between me and your sister, but he didn't tell her he loved her. That's what she couldn't accept.
If he told you he didn't love you, would you accept it?
We'll always love each other.
Well, he just doesn't want you anymore.
Keith, look, I know it's over, but I can't look at our relationship like what we had in the past was meaningless and worthless. I have to believe in what we had, even if it's gone.
That's what Victoria kept saying.
Oh, that's really cruel.
I'm just trying to show you that if you have the same cast of characters, there's only one possible outcome. That's what's going to happen. How long have you two been going together? How long have you actually been together during that time? How many days have you been happy?
Things got in the way. I mean,
Yeah. I think that's a fantasy. You know, the testament of the world is that there's more misery in love than happiness. Open any book, listen to any record. And what is it? It's some idiot that thinks he's unloved, thinks he isn't loved enough. I mean, why do we keep buying that? Why? Because we think that somewhere in the past, one man and one woman loved each other perfectly, blissfully. We're willing to take that 1 in a million chance.
well, maybe I'm no different.
Maybe neither am I.
On my desk in an hour. Is that okay? Don't talk. Just on my desk.
Woo! It must be tough. He's so tough.
What are you doing here, Keith? Or shall I guess?
Smile, I'm here to do you a favor.
By prosecuting Victoria Lane.
Gee, why did I know that was going to be the first name that jumped to your lips?
Or why else would you be here?
Well, you know, it's amazing, but you're only half wrong this time. I'm here about Victoria, but I can't find the heart to press charges. Our golden girl is off the hook one more time.
What do you get out of it?
Nothing, one more time.
What's the catch?
Gee, you're paranoid. I used to be like that, but now I'm well.
That's the truth. You lived for revenge since the accident.
Murder is the word, but that's over. So you and Victoria can go out and celebrate.
Why the change of heart?
Somebody finally talked some sense into me.
Sure.
No, it's over. I had to let it go. I want some peace. It was time.
Well, if you're on the level, I'm glad to hear it.
Thank you.
No, come on. What? Bill.
That's not for you. Or Victoria. I don't give a damn about you. It's for me. But look, you're an officer of the law. You can press charges if you want to. Huh? No, I didn't think you'd see it that way.
Whatever your reasons, you're doing the right thing.
Gee, thank you, Inspector.
So who got through to you?
You know her. It's Eden. She showed me what I was doing to myself. How I was being self-destructive. You know, she's a rare woman, and you are the amazing fool you always were.
You stay away from her.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I know what you're up to, even if she doesn't. You're like a bird of prey. You've seen a vulnerable target below, you're gonna drop out of the sky on it.
You are so high and mighty, you never let her be yourself.
You don't know anything about what we had.
You're hurting her, man. Take your own advice. You stay away from her, not me. You stay away from her. You're wrong. Well, hey, you two can't stay away from each other, can you?
What are you doing here? Wait, don't tell me. I know.
I tell you, Cruz in there has a little surprise for you. I think you should break it gently to himself. That is, if you can face him. But then maybe you ought to run while the running's still good.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just a family thing. If you're looking for CC, he's not here right now.
I am. Listen, I suppose it's no secret. Cruz and I broke up. I'm moving back home.
I'm sorry, Ethan. I didn't know.
Oh, listen, I wouldn't blame you if you got a certain amount of satisfaction out of this.
No, no. I remember the pain too well. I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
It's very kind of you.
He loves you very much.
Yeah, well, we couldn't work things out. Maybe it'll be better if we both are alone.
I was just trying to call you.
I'm saving you the trouble of sending a squad car. Keith demanded my arrest, right?
That's what I thought he was going to do. He decided not to press charges.
What?
He wants to put this whole thing behind us.
No, I don't trust him.
Well, trust me. I'm telling you what he said.
He's got to be saving this up for something.
What, you disappointed? You want to drag it on another 5 years?
No, of course not.
All right, then accept what he said.
Why are you angry with me?
I'm not. I got a million things to do. I'm trying to get them done.
Well, do you trust him on this?
I think that he is sincere as he gets. That, for what it's worth.
Well, I'm never going to forget that day at the beach.
Maybe you should think of it as your sentence. I mean, the truth is that Katie did die, and if you were somehow indirectly responsible, I don't know.
Are you treating me like this because of Eden?
Tori, go home.
Don't blame me for Eden leaving. I tried to tell her that you weren't responsible for being unfaithful, but she wouldn't listen to me.
I don't want to talk about this here.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
No, we don't connect anymore. You know, the last time you came back, somebody died. This time, I lost Eden. I think you should leave this time and stay gone for good.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, forgive me.
No, don't apologize. Honest with me. It's more than I've been with you in the past.
From your mama, or your daddy, or your little sister. I mean, you got to act like a man and admit that you screwed up. Look, just get off my case, all right?
Danny, come on. Let's just go. I'll take you home. Now, we wait outside, please. Just wait, okay?
Yeah, he's not a baby.
Yeah, I know that, but he's my brother.
Look, I'm sorry. If I blew it, I care about him, really.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Look, you're forgiven. You're not being yourself right now because you've been hurt, and look, I know that you and Eden are going to make it. I know you a lot better than you think. You think that everyone should pay for what has happened between you and Eden. Well, I did once before. So don't you bring me into this time around, okay?
Table for one or two if you'll join me.
Oh, I'd love to. Listen, I got a whole crowd coming in this evening.
Oh, the old bury yourself in work routine. Trust me, it doesn't work.
Well, it keeps my mind busy.
Ah, no, that's another old wives' tale.
You got any more suggestions?
No, I'm through giving advice. Tonight, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy life.
Well, Mason, why are you smiling?
A gentleman never tells.
Oh.
But, you know, there haven't been many moments in my life where I felt like I really made a difference to somebody. Not since Mary.
Today was one of those days for you?
Most decidedly. It's like being born again.
I think Mary would be happy for you.
I hope so. Hope she's forgiven me.
Mason, I don't think there was anything to forgive you for. It was an accident, that sign.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's not fair. When you find somebody that you love, that you want to spend your whole life with, and then they're taken away from you.
At least you and Cruz have a fighting chance.
Not anymore.
If Dad heard you giving up, he'd drum you out of the family.
Well, you can't force someone to love you.
Cruz never needed much of a push in your direction.
I think too much has happened.
So tell him you're sorry.
I don't think it's that simple. My mind tells me to stay out of it and just leave it alone, and my heart says, get involved and try to make it better.
Yeah, schizophrenia often goes hand in hand with love.
You know, I don't want to hurt him anymore, but I miss him a lot.
You'll forgive a burst of sentimentality, Eden. I do want you to be happy.
Do you have a surefire formula for it?
No, just follow your heart. That's all I can tell you. I won't let you down. That's about as surefire as I get.
I thought you'd want it back.
You could have kept it.
Well, I won't need it now.
Did you get the rest of your things?
Yeah. Thanks for leaving me with Mason.
It was no trouble.
Oh, except for that book of poems. I left them for you.
Oh, I didn't know. Anyway, it's yours. You okay?
I should get back to the restaurant.
I think it might be better if you didn't come around here anymore.
Right. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Cruz.
Bye.
All right. At least the scenery around here is getting better. Yeah, why don't you wait up, gorgeous? I mean, they can't keep me here forever.
You sit down.
I'm really getting sick of this place.
You didn't understand the gentleman. Spell it out for you. He said,
Sit down and shut up. Hey, man. You know, I don't have to take that kind.
You want to arrange something, man? We can take you where to talk for a week, okay?
Cruz, let him go, man.
Hey, no problem. Let him go.
Fine. It's not worth it. Shut up, man.
I guess he just wants the chick from...
You don't hear what I said, buddy! I'll handle him. I'll handle him. I'll handle him, okay? Okay? Take him down the holding, all right? I'll call you when I need him.
You're gonna be hearing from me again, big guy.
Get him the hell out of here. He's going, man. What has gotten into you? He should have been processed hours ago, Paul. You know what? I don't know what's been eating you, but you'd be better off at home. Because you're not doing yourself or anybody else any good around here.
Hey, you do your job, I'll do mine.